to Diary of an Ifbb Bikini Pro, Season 1, Episode 6. Oh my gosh. I honestly am so freaking proud of how consistent I've been with this. It's such a pleasure for me to record these and to post them and to share updates, because hopefully it helps one person who is on a similar journey or starting prep for the first time, because this series is the first of many series and many different ideas that I have for this channel, and I cannot wait to share them all with you. So that is my preamble. Welcome back, and just know that if you like these, this is just the beginning, and if you don't like these, there might be something else within the bodybuilding, fitness, bikini competitor realm that I will create that you will like. I hope that you will like. So I hope that you find this helpful, and if you don't find this specific series helpful or interesting, I think that there might be something else that I can create that would be helpful for you. So more to come on that. I'm very excited about all the plans, and I have a lot of brainstorming I've been doing. I'm super passionate about it all, so it is all on its way later. I don't know when, but soon, and I will be on it and doing these weekly, and I'm committed, so more to come on all of that. But without further ado, I want to get into all of the regular updates that we do weekly: training, nutrition, cardio, mindset and energy, other general miscellaneous updates, and posing / check-in pictures. So let's start with training. Training has not changed, and I'm not really going to run through it because I feel like in every single other episode of this series, I've run through my training. And I also even posted like a vlog day where I went through what one of my training was. It was glute and ham day, and I combined it with like a full day of eating, and it just kind of like rolled into this vlog style thing. And I was like, I like it. Let's post it. So it's supposed to just be a full day of eating, and then I wanted to film when I was training. And anyways, it was fun and I got excited, so I just put it all together. I'm not going to run through that, but I will post it over here so that you can see what my training is still like for, I think that it's the past 3 weeks. It's been this way. It has not changed. Okay, nutrition, aka my macros. So those also have not changed, which is in prep is exciting because it means that your body is definitely burning still and you're still progressing at those macros. Every time you drop, it's like, okay, we either want to heat things up and lose faster, or you're hitting a plateau and you're not losing fast enough, so you're changing variables. So I will post up my macros again over here so you can see what they are. They are still the same from last week. So 150 protein, 140 carb, and 40 fats. I still hit all of the same consistent variables throughout my macros and micronutrients that I've talked about in previous videos. So, like 1,900 grams of sodium, not grams, milligrams, you know what I mean, of sodium, etc. So I am still hitting all of those daily. And I don't want to run through every single detail because I feel like that would be boring. Cardio, also exciting, has remained the same. And if you watched this last time, you know that I was digging deep, and I am still digging deep for those cardio sessions, like really committing to making the most of every second. Like I hardly, unless it is the ending of my HIIT session, hardly watch videos. I don't do things to pass the time. Like I put on music, specifically recently, the Big Booty remixes on SoundCloud, and you know that you're deep in prep if you're listening to those to get you going for cardio, because they are like high energy, like happy tunes, like mood boosting. I will link the playlist that I listen to below. So I know that a lot of people have listened to this. They've been releasing them, like 2 Friends has been releasing them every year, or maybe even more often than that, for a long time, for many years. And they even just played at Coachella. I can't speak. They even just played at Coachella. So like they're huge now, and they blew up from these SoundCloud mixes. So if you know them, you know them. But if you don't know them, let me introduce you, because they will be your prep cardio savior. They're like perfect for those days where you feel like you're running on fumes and you need to get yourself going or get yourself energized or feel like you need to get into a happy mood. So I'll post those below. And speaking of music, of other things that I listen to during training and cardio, I will also post my Ifbb Bikini posing anthems playlist, which I listen to during posing to feel like in my energy, like feeling myself. and also during training. And then I also have an Ifbb Bikini baddie. That sounds so, it sounds a little conceited, but like when you need to turn on that alter ego when you walk into the gym, that is the playlist. Like I walk in and I'm like, main character energy up in here, and it feels good. Like it feels good. So highly recommend those playlists. I'll post them below, and I will also post the link to my SoundCloud and my Spotify so that we can be friends there too if you want to be. No pressure. Just, if you're in the mood, if you want a little music. I mean, who doesn't love music, especially during prep, because it is like a treat for your ears. It's like a dessert for your ears. I don't know. I don't know what I'm to say right now. I'm just excited to film this video, so I think that's probably why I'm so like, because I haven't been like this the entire day. But so that is that. The music I like to listen to during cardio. Actually, I kind of have an idea. I think that I want to post every single time I do one of these episodes what playlist, mix on SoundCloud, or song has been getting me through or like really pushing me during my training and cardio sessions. And oh, I love that idea. I just thought about it right now. Okay, I'm gonna do that every single week next week moving forward, because this week I'll just post the links to all Cloud and Spotify playlists, and then next week I will start posting the one song or one live set or playlist or whatever that is really pushing me during my time at the gym. I love that. Okay. Mindset and energy. I look like I'm super high energy right now, but I think it's honestly just because I'm really tired. This week, like this past week, was a big one for me at work, as well as on top of all of the prep things. So I had a business trip out to Chicago. So I live in San Francisco, and I went out to Chicago, to the suburbs of Chicago, for a client meeting. And I flew out on Wednesday around 1 p.m. And then I flew back home Thursday at like 6 something and got in at like 9:30, 10, and then traveled back home. And I also posted a YouTube short about it. So if you saw that, that kind of gives a glimpse into what that business trip was like. I packed all my food, I did all my prepping, I ate while I was there. I was the main presenter during this client presentation, and it's a workshop full of like 15 to 25 people. Like, it was a lot. Obviously, it was a team effort to get the deck together, to get the presentation together, to get the workshop together, all these things to get to that day. But let me tell you, it was a lot. My brain was like mush after last week. And also I think that like the room was kind of stuffy that we were in the conference room, and also there were some people coughing on the plane. Ooh, I do not like that. There are some people coughing on the plane and like not covering their mouth. Like, I'm okay if you just like are coughing, you're covering your mouth, and you like blow your nose and you like throw it away, like you wash your hands, all that jazz. But like, if you are coughing in the seat right there, like, common courtesy, like we are in a confined, closed, circulated airplane. Like, girl, get your stuff together. You're gonna get me sick. So I think that, combined with the fact that I didn't get that much sleep during the whole thing, you know, like getting up early for cardio before the meeting, all of that jazz, all of those things combined left me lethargic and sluggish and kind of sickly-ish on Friday morning. I called into work for like a couple things that I needed to just like listen in on. Otherwise, I kind of took the day because I was like, I do not feel well. My boss and my team are super accommodating about that. They're like, health first. So they let me do that, and I was able to recover, and then I felt good the next day. So I think it was really just like getting more sleep time and getting a little rest and relaxation, and, you know, focusing on my health a little bit, because all the travel and I raised cortisol levels and everything like that probably just threw my body off. That is the update there. That was like the major thing that I did during the week, that I was prepping for and then doing and then traveling to, etc. And then on the weekend, so yesterday was Saturday, today's Sunday, Yesterday was Saturday, and Owen and I in the morning biked over to our favorite coffee shop in the city that I've talked about on this series before, Linea Coffee. So I can post a picture or a video of what we get there. I get an almond flat white and he gets a regular flat white. It's honestly like my treat for the week. I love their coffee, and also the almond flat white, it's like this big, so totally trackable macros wise and predictable. And then there's nothing like, there's no sweetener or anything added to it, so I love it, and it's truly my treat. So we did that, and then we also biked over to Whole Foods and we did a little shop, aka like whole paycheck. I swear, like I got some special like cashew almond butter and some peanut butter and like my gluten-free rolled oats, and we walked out and I saw the bill and I was like, what did we even buy? What did we buy in there? We got back, Owen was like, that night, he was like, it's shocking to me that we went and spent over $100 and I have nothing to eat. Anyways, just funny. I love Whole Foods. I enjoy walking around there, but like, it is whole paycheck. They should just like rename it, you know? I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but that is definitely how I feel. So that was another fun update. I guess I'm kind of in like other updates, so I'm just gonna call this mindset, energy, miscellaneous update section. Sorry, it's a little jumbled up, but I feel like they all kind of go together because all of these other updates affect my mindset and energy. Yeah, they definitely do. So Owen had a 4-hour appointment. During that time, I was here at the apartment and I was doing my ISSA certified personal training test, and I was taking it yesterday and today because it is not timed and you can like go into it and take it and then close out. Did it yesterday and today, and really exciting news, I passed today. So I am officially an ISSA certified personal trainer. I do have my full-time career and everything, but this is just something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. And I randomly had applied for the ISSA collab with Rain it was like a sponsorship deal. So you would be a Rain ambassador as well as an ISSA ambassador and get a scholarship to get the certified personal training course for free, as well as like I think like 5 other specialty courses to become certified in other areas. And I still have those on my docket in my ISSA trainer website dashboard. So I have like bodybuilding, glute specialist, nutritionist, all of those things. And I think that it's going to be perfect for when I do want to coach on the side, because it's something I'm very passionate about. I have really bad imposter syndrome, so I haven't taken the leap yet, despite the amount of people that are like, you should do it. Like, you don't know until you try, and you're never going to be perfect when you start. You know, like I've had bad imposter syndrome about becoming a personal trainer. So this is the first step and I'm really excited about it. Well, this is like the second step. First step is like starting, and then the second step is actually passing and whatnot. But one, I'm super grateful for ISSA and Rain for giving me this scholarship. 2, I'm really excited to apply this down the line. 1, to my personal training, like as in me and like the knowledge that I have now, as well as 2, down the line when I do start coaching, this is going to be immensely helpful, and also gives me a really good foundation and credibility. You know, it gives me credibility in the space and makes me feel less like an imposter. I know that imposter syndrome is something that will get you down, but I know that too. I have a lot of knowledge now and I feel capable. So more to come on that. That is also another exciting update. So this whole mindset, energy, other updates, miscellaneous section has all those things wrapped up into it. But I have 2 other things I wanted to share. So the other 2 things that I did today that were great were get my nails done. It's funny because like I'm getting them done because we're going to Ireland next weekend. We're flying out there. So this is my favorite color for my nails. It's kind of like a matcha green color. I absolutely adore it. It's called Lana, and I get them done at this non-toxic nail bar. It's a non-toxic gel nail polish, and It's phenomenal. Get my nails done at this place called the Nail Hall in San Francisco, and it's a non-toxic nail bar, and I freaking adore this place. Like, it is incredible. I love the vibes, I love the energy, I love the people there. I have close relationships with the owners and the front desk staff and the nail technicians and everything. I will post videos here, but I also kind of wanted to create a short maybe with just like a reminder that when you are in prep, it can be easy to let all of those personal things like getting your hair done, getting your nails done, fall by the wayside because you're like tired and you have a lot of things on your to-do list. But honestly, if you can afford it, like, keep up your self-care because it makes you feel more confident and more like yourself. And like, I know that we'll use a lot of dry shampoo and like just be rolling through life, just getting it done, but like taking the time to slow down and kind of giving yourself that treat to get your nails done and get your hair done and keeping up with those personal like self-care things that you normally would is so fulfilling. Like, I just felt so fulfilled when I was there. Like, someone was pouring water back in my empty cup, and I love the vibes. They're immaculate. I love everything about it. So, moral of the story, don't let your personal care fall by the wayside, even if that's staying at home and, I don't know, asking your boyfriend, like, give you a massage, or, you know, doing something where you're doing a face mask at home, like, or, you know, if you're trying to save money, like doing your hair at home with things you already have, like, do those things because it really will make you feel a lot better. Just make time for them because I know it can be easy to let those fall by the wayside. So that's the moral of that story. The other thing is that I kind of alluded to this at the very beginning of the video, but I have been brainstorming about so many things to add to this channel, and I've been watching YouTube videos on how to organize and plan and shoot and edit content to be better and just like level up my YouTube game. So it's coming. I'm so excited. I'm doing lots of research. That's just who I am. I just do lots of research. Fun fact about me. And there is so much more coming. That's all I have to say on that, because right now it's kind of all just like in these mind maps and like notes that I have. But when I see it come to life over, I don't know, it's gonna be over the next year, I suppose, when it all is like finally out there in the world, it's gonna be really exciting. And I think that it's something that's gonna be really helpful for a lot of women who, like me, were starting out as first-time bikini competitors or novice bikini competitors, and we're like, I wish there was more content out there, like long-form content. There's a lot on Instagram and TikTok, but I feel like sometimes it's dispersed. I wish there was long-form content about specific things and how to do them, or just things that I wish I knew when I started. So more to come, but I promise you it will be amazing. And because of all of those things that I just listed, I am in a very happy, positive mind state because I feel like I recovered from my really rough week. I was super productive this weekend, and I just feel like the next week is going to be even better. Speaking of posing and check-in pictures, that is the final update. I will post them here, and these are the ones from my last check-in last week, and that I'll be taking more tomorrow and checking in, and I'll put those into the next video. But I was really freaking excited about my check-in pictures this week. So Shelby didn't change anything last Monday, like I had mentioned, and then she said, hey, just to make sure that we're still on the right path, can you check in on Friday? And then I'll let you know if there's gonna be any other updates. So I checked in on Friday, which was after my trip. So like, I was nervous that after the trip from the airplane and everything, I was gonna be holding water and all this jazz, but those pictures also looked really good. So she didn't change anything, and we kept rolling. I check in again tomorrow, but I'll post my check-in or posing videos here. I think that the final thing that I'm so grateful that there's even an outlet for me to do this. So if you're watching and if you've gotten to this point, like, you are the MVP. Like, I know when I was starting out, like I had mentioned previously, that I was looking for something like this. So I really hope that it helps someone, or like at least a few people, you know? And I'm just really grateful that people are tuning in, because I believe that I can have a positive impact and that I can use the knowledge that I've accumulated so far to share with others. And that means the good, the bad, all of that jazz. So not just the good things and not just the good things. This prep has been pretty smooth so far, besides, obviously the regular digging deep, but I'm just grateful you're here, and I look forward to sharing more, and I hope that this is as exciting and informative and fun for you as it is for me. I love you all so much. Whoever's tuned in, all. I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing week. I hope that you are pursuing your goals relentlessly and working every single day to be your best, because I will be right here doing the same. We are in this together. Have an amazing week. Peace out, Girl Scouts.